coincidences or cover-up? What's going on behind the UFOs and the Trump indictments to take it away from what's going on in the Biden administration? And this is thoughts while thinking, and these opinions are mine. And it's all a distraction from treason. Now, if we think about a little bit of this stuff, and you've got to look at the Biden-China deal, and they're covering it up, and look, and they won't prosecute it. And first we overlook evil, then we prevent evil, then we legalize evil, then we promote evil, then we celebrate evil, and then we persecute those who call it evil. And that's what's going on in this administration right now. They are persecuting the one that's telling the truth, and we got to get to the source and get back to government by laws, and that no man is above the law. But right now we were circumventing the Constitution, and one-sided justice, and they're covering it up. And I don't believe it's a coincidence that every time that they encounter a Trump supporter, that they're saying they don't follow politics and they don't believe in climate change. Well, they believe in the truth. We got to look at the truth, and we got to keep our truth. And we got to get rid of the Biden effect. We got to get rid of the Hunter effect. We got to get back to the truth and life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And it's not what we look at that matters, it's what we see. And we got to see the corruption that's going on in this administration and in the justice system right now, because it's all about hiding the truth, and we got to get back to the truth and set us free. And there's no coincidence. Everything means something, and we got to look at what it means. We got to consider it, and we say can't just take the consequences. We got to move forward, and we may be on a rough ride, but the future of our country and our children, our great-grandchildren, are counting on us to keep our freedom and life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness back. And the alien effect is a distraction from what's going on. We got to look at all this stuff, and it's a distraction from treason. We got to look at what's happening in the deep state. We got to consider that. And it's not just a coincidence. It's all about purpose. And coincidences, I think not. We got to move forward, and we got to work on getting our Constitution back. And we got to get rid of persecuting political enemies. We got to get back to one world and away from that one world government, and back to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we got to quit considering this to be a coincidence, because it's actually on purpose. And I appreciate you subscribing. It helps me to continue, and you keep up the good work, and I thank you very much. And there are no consequences. There's only illusion of consequences. Now think about the illusion of consequences that we got going on right now. We got to consider that. And we're only haunted by the things we've refused to accept, and we got to accept the fact that all this corruption in the deep state is there. And there are no mistakes, there are no consequences, and coincidences. It's all events that are blessed and given to us to learn from, and we got to learn from all of this stuff. And we got to get back to where men are governed by laws and not by men. And think about it. We got to get back to our Constitution and get it back. And being from the country, like most of us are, if it's broke, we fix it. We fend ourselves, and we shoot, and we hit our targets, and we all are there for our friends, and we're proud to be Americans, and we love our trucks, and we love our country, and we love our musicians, and we move forward, and we get back to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we got to get rid of this social media that is corrupted and is trying to destroy your freedom. We got to get back to it. And we got to get back to all of the Biden scandals and the hunter of facts and stuff. We got to get back to the truth of the matter and get rid of evil. We got to get rid of covered up cowardice and political correctness. We got to get back to freedom and free speech, and we got to quit hiding what's going on with the Biden administration right now. And the DOJ must appoint a special counsel to investigate the family corruption. Well, think about that. The justice system is picking all that stuff and it's still corrupt. And they just say it ain't so, Joe. Well, we got to get it back and get rid of that Chinese effect because they're destroying our country. And this is a real time. We got to get back, and maybe we're getting there closer. And it's all about politics, and it's all about getting rid of our enemies. And like she says, when your enemies commit suicide, it just thinks I'm lucky. Well, I think that's what's happening in this country right now. Thinks we're lucky. They're just dividing and conquering, and we got to get back to that. And we've been. There have been 4 Avenger movies and 4 impeachments. Didn't I think about what coincidences? I think not. Well, we got to think about all this stuff. We got to get back to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and we got to bring that truth back to where we got it. We got to get back to it. And the hidden history is an exposed cover-up of American politics, and that's all it is cover-ups. And I've never considered a difference of opinion in politics or religion or philosophy as a cause for withdrawing from a friend. So we got to get back and be friendly and work toward protecting our Constitution. And unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. We got to get back and start thinking. We got to get back and start looking at and seeing what is real there. And appreciate your signing up. And it's adios amigos, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the flip side.